YouTube. Welcome back to another Rom's video, and today we've got another different type of video we're going to be doing.
Very
As
different.
you guys can see in the title, we're back. Listen, I came here, I delivered. We're back with the collabs, and this time we're going to have the wonderful steroid boy.
No, there's no steroids involved, guys. But listen, PersonallMastery, you guys have seen me on the channel before. Rom's is definitely going to link my thing down in the description, so if you guys want to check that out. Financial advice, all that sort of thing. You heard him say no, but it will happen. It's got to happen. But we're doing a little podcast today because Rom's, he had an idea, spontaneous one. We're just starting a little bike ride and that. So we thought, you know what, why not? We'll just drop the camera, do a little podcast thing, little spontaneous one there. Why not? I'll let Rom's explain.
100%, yeah, man.
It's his channel.
Listen, at the end of the day, he's trying to steal my channel at the end of the day, even though this guy got more subs. And listen, to be fair, he's got 900 subs yet? Oh, no, not yet.
About 4 guys. 4 subscribers away, I think. So if you guys can get me to 900 subscribers,
subscribe to him, man.
Appreciated.
100%.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Subscribe to this guy. Listen, he deserves it, man. You know what I mean? He's been posting a lot every single day, like I do and stuff like that. Actually, he's been posting every single day more than I have, to be fair. So
nearly a year now. Nearly a year. The big 365. So I'm almost there, guys. I'm almost there.
Exactly right. Listen, this guy used to have another channel. And actually, you know what? I'm sticking a bit too far.
You're taking it way too far.
So, yeah, it's way too far.
Naughty. You teasing me, you naughty.
Get to the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do that good stuff as well. As I said, listen guys, if you guys want me to collab with anyone else as well, could be anyone, I'm open to any ideas, as long as they're not weirdos or anything like that. You guys should drop down in the comments below. And
that's
yeah,
why I'm here. Huh? I'm a normal person.
Yeah, because this is the guy, listen, I know and stuff like that. Anyway, but let's get straight into it. So I want to first talk about how we met. So
a mad little story, to be fair.
Mad little story, it's land story time. So I'll probably explain it, and I kind of add on anything as well. So listen, I've always talked about marketing on this channel. And
have you made a full video? I'm interested in this, guys. Have you actually made a full video on ant marketing? Like, has there ever been because I think that there was something, that job, yeah, I'll be honest, I want to give my little take. Yeah, this is me giving my little take on that job. Honestly, that was one of the best jobs I think I've ever worked. When we first met, honestly, the vibes in that job, it was something else, guys. It was something different. It's something I've never really experienced in another job, but we had like a mad little adventure, could I say? We don't know, but honestly, it was really good. I'll be honest, really good.
So it was like, I think when we started like late 2023, I think.
It was definitely like 2023, 2024 sort of time.
I think it was like 2023. Yeah. So it was actually so weird because this, it was basically because like so obviously I got the job and we started at the same time and stuff like that, and then we were actually in the room, right? We're in this it's basically like some next classroom type of saying basically. We had like laptops and shit like that, had like a whiteboard that's not been used for like a year or something like that. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, there was like 8 of us, and then, that girl? We were talking about,
so this is getting quiet then.
I'm not going to mention her name on the YouTube. Listen, let's see what's to do it. There's a girl that's sat next to him, and his name is, we used to call him Wizkid. And I think you want to explain a little bit about that girl, because at the end of the day,
so what he's going to do now is go back about, when Romeo's editing this, when he's watching this at home, so we'll go back 30 seconds, just cut that, split that, and then move on.
Oh, hell no!
Oh yeah, so what it was, basically, Romeo thought me and this girl were dating, which we were not, and I wouldn't have ever done that. But yeah, Romeo thought me and this girl were dating, which we weren't.
Stop the cap!
I met Romeo, we bonded on some things, ideologies, mainly because he came from a door-to-door background.
Difficult, man, very, very difficult. That's when I felt like a slave. I felt like a slave, man, because I had to work like 10, 11 hours, literally just go from like 9 to like 10, but it was mad. I remember my parents literally telling me, don't do it, and I was naive enough to thinking, yeah, let me do it and all that stuff as well.
Which I know you guys have probably heard about already on your channel.
Door-to-door.
If you guys have watched my channel, I rant about door-to-door jobs all the time. This guy got caught up in one of the maddest situations. Mine wasn't, honestly, when I heard about his, because I've not spoken to that many people who'd been in door-to-door jobs before. This guy, when he told me about his experience, I was flipping grateful. I think, to be honest, there's something else I want to mention in a little bit. I'm going to let him say his piece before I do that. But there's something else I want to mention in a bit that we spoke about when we first met, that like we had a little laugh about it, and honestly, I don't think he knows what I'm going to say, but it's involving door-to-door jobs, and it is like almost like a gratitude thing. Like if you guys are wanting to really be grateful for the life that you're living, go work a door-to-door job and quit 2 to 3 weeks later.
2 to 3 is a bit generous, to be fair.
Yeah.
I would say probably 2 to 3 days or something like that. But to be honest, door to door, bro. Listen, I've already preached on my channel about door to door sales. Listen, if you guys haven't done door to door sales, I recommend you try it. I'll be honest, because if you really want to be resilient,
don't ever recommend a door to door.
No. I'll tell you why I should recommend it. Because listen, I want you guys to be strong. I want you guys to fulfill your potential. In order to fulfill your potential, you gotta have a strong mind. And door-to-door sales is one of the things most toughest sales jobs can ever do, if not the toughest, because it's not only demanding, not only have to work long hours, the whole system is corrupt in general. And say that, listen, yeah, you know what? Oh yeah, let me go get to a leadership role, 4 to 6 weeks, whatever it is, and then all of a sudden, yeah, and you get to whatever you call it.
You get a Lamborghini in a Rolex.
Yeah, Lamborghini.
By your 6th month there.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Yeah, of course. And then I've got another thing, incentive trips as well. You get to go to Marbella, fucking week and stuff like that as well. And you get to party with the boys, you know what I'm saying? Marbella trip, you know what I'm saying? Maybe get things, all that type of stuff. And you gotta get excited.
Basically, a sausage party.
Yeah, sausage
for door-to-door people.
Yeah.
And we don't know about them things there, Rom, to be honest, because that, like, you know, I've obviously, it's just a bit strange. I find it a bit almost a conspiracy, and you can see the sun rays coming in now.
Yeah.
Because he wants to blank me out, because he knows I'm about to spit some facts as well. And I've said this before. But the thing is, yeah, it's just strange how we both came from the same jobs. We both had the same brainwashing process in very similar jobs as well. It's just something that you need to think about. It's something that you almost need to contemplate and think, wow, what's happening there? Is it child labour?
It's modern day slavery.
I don't want to get kidnapped, so
it's modern day slavery, and there's some more than others. I've been working there for like 4 to 5 months, and he was like, "How long were you there with those store now?" I mean, not now, sorry, but before.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned that. So I say a month, but you know, for the Indeed, for the CV, I personally say realistically about 3 weeks, 2 days. But do you know the night? Yeah, do you know the night I came back? And I knew that I wasn't going back into work the next day. And I knew that I was never returning. To the office. I felt a different type of blissfulness, almost like an awakening of sorts.
100%.
I don't know.
100%, man. Like literally, like yeah. I mean, that's the type of logic you use. Like, you know, when you're 5'11", you want to be 6 foot. It's kind of like using that. Yo, listen, I got Air Forces. Let's be 6'1". Oh, you know what? I got a bit of longer hair. Let me try to get 6'2". Yeah, but I got a cap. I'll be 6'3", 6'4".
But I'm 6 foot though.
He's not. This guy's not 6 foot, guys. Like this guy's not even taller than me. So that just sells everything at the end of the day. So that's the honest thing about door to door. But in general, like as I said, like we did bundle like type of shit and stuff like that. And this is where there used to be red pill guys. This is where the red pill toxic ROMs. And this guy, hold on, wait. This guy wants me to get back to my toxic ROMs, red pill rage.
I miss him.
This is what we used to bundle all the time, bro. We were like, yo, listen, yo, you watch these type of creators. You used to watch that Fashion Fair, whatever podcast, Nico,
guys,
all these type of shit, bro.
I never admitted to watching any of these things.
Bro, this guy doesn't. No, you don't turn back now. No, hold on.
All I'm saying,
before we're walking up here, this guy was telling me, oh, bro, you've changed. Oh, Roms, you're a sellout.
But I missed him though, for his individual personality. I'm not saying that I was like him and that's what we bonded over. But I missed the old Roms. I want him back. I want to bring him back. I need to bring him back now. He needs to come to the reality that we're currently in. Because it's been like an almost, how can I put it? A shift in time. It's like a time warp. He's like stepped through a flipping teleporter and it's changed personalities. And we don't know why.
Bro, we don't know. I'm just more realistic, man, in the day, man. But listen, if he wants to do his thing, man, you know what I'm saying, man. He was more pragmatic and stuff like that at the start, and now all of a sudden now he's more red pill. He claims to be red pill in the day, but I know this guy is not red pill. But it is what it is in the day. But that's why I see the job and shit like that. But our marketing was just too funny. Like it was so much shit just happening and stuff like that. I know I already mentioned it in my couple past videos, you guys.
So what I want to know for context then, because we're going to speak more in this video to get over the 10-minute mark, of course. We're going to speak more about how, I don't like how there's like about 10 cars coming around now as well. And my one of them's driving up here, but we don't know about that. There's a lot of fuck shit going off around here.
Yeah.
But we're going to obviously speak more in this video to get over that 10-minute mark about how we met. But also I want to know for context, so I know where I stand and what I'm allowed to say. I want to know what you've already mentioned about ad marketing in these videos, because I don't, you know what I mean? I think probably in the one that you did with Jamal, you might have mentioned some stuff, but I need to know some context.
So what content do you want to know?
Anything what you've said about ant marketing, I need to know some, like, you know what I mean? I need to know what's been said in the ant marketing universe.
What have I said?
Well, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I need to know what you've said.
I just say the things I always preach on my channel. Shit. I'm just who I was. I mean, there's nothing really to explain. Really.
Guy's a reserved individual, but either way, what I was going to say, to be fair, what I was going to say earlier, before I let Rams explain fully how we met, what I was going to say mainly was that for door-to-door sales job, the reason it makes you so grateful is because mainly like obviously Rom said, they have you working stupid hours, normally from like 9-10 in the morning till like 8:30 at night. It's like 10-hour days really, and you're on your feet the whole day, so you're dying. But when you walk home from work, like working a 9-to-5 job, or you're just walking around on the weekend or whatever, you look back to those days and you think, wow, I was really walking the streets at this time.
It's mad.
That's the main thing that, like, I actually look back on and I'm like, fucking hell, like, why? Yeah. No swearing. I know it's a family friendly channel, but
it's not a family
with the juice sell the catty videos.
Huh? Oh, listen, yeah, this he's the guy that put me onto the thing. You know, actually, I respect that because he's got me almost 2K views on people hating, but you know what? Yeah. It is what it is, man. But I want to say, just on top of that as well, it's why it's so important to document your journeys as well, because I literally got a flashback on Snapchat. You guys can see like the flashback shit like that. And me working door store like 2 years ago, me like getting my suit up and shit like that. I know, like, bro, what the fuck was I doing, bro, and stuff like that. I'm like, yo,
fully brainwashed to the max.
So brainwashed to the max, but back when I had braids and everything, I was like, bro, I'm like, yeah, it's absolutely crazy. Anyway, just going back to the thing, we are getting a little bit sidetracked, but just about how we met and shit like that. Yeah, as I said, we just bonded over everything, you know what I'm saying? We just kind of like, we're just compatible guys, and obviously not in that weird type of shit, but we're just like compatible shit like that in general. And yeah, man, many more, as you guys said, he's the most featured guy on the channel, you know what I'm saying? He's been like 4 to 5 times in the channel.
Been a few collabs now.
You know what I'm saying? A few collabs. We haven't done like actual proper sit down, so obviously this is why it's in today's video and shit like that as well. But also I want to talk about as well, just kind of like, let's talk about your channel a little bit, because obviously we're on my channel, but obviously it's kind of like a podcast, I want to talk about a little bit more him. So yeah, just want to say, so you know, you're on Personal Mastery, you used to be Well Man, explain that shit, and then what is your ambition, like what's your end goal for your channel, stuff like that, and then you know, you can kind of double from that.
So I'll explain it first where I first started off pretty much. So when me and Rams first met, I was doing a bit of YouTube all the way back then as well. Like, I was fairly consistent, but you know, there's only so much you can keep up with. I was uploading like 2 videos a day, long form, like 2 short form videos, I'm pretty sure as well. So I was doing a fair bit, so that wasn't too sustainable. But back then I was uploading under the nickname Weller Man, so obviously that was all about being well-rounded, you know, training different sports, having different skills, you know, sales, communication. I obviously just wanted to teach mainly young men, so my sort of like audience, I wanted it to be young men who were obviously, you know, full of testosterone, wanting to do more with their life. A young man, say for example someone like Romeo, come to me, would ask how to be well-rounded, and I would teach them, because obviously me, my background, I do quite a lot of stuff. More recently I fractured my hand, so I've been out of training, not all my training, but I've been out of like martial arts for a while now. But I've been doing, like, in the past like years and stuff like that, you know, free running, flips, martial arts, climbing, weight training, running, a bit of diving, a bit of swimming, all sorts of different stuff. And obviously, you know, I'm into my like public speaking and stuff as well, spirituality. So I'm a bit of a weird guy. I get obsessed with a lot of different things. My mind works in a very strange way. So I based my channel around that, because I was like, I want some kind of outlet, some way to actually convey that to people and show people, you know, how to basically be more well-rounded and how to do what I do pretty much. But when I actually started the more recent sales job that I worked, I kind of came across something new that I wanted to actually teach people about, which was, you know, being a bit more financially conscious. So being able to teach people, you know, how to actually save money, how to set financial goals, all that sort of stuff, because I did very, very well myself. I'm, you know, financially stable now, you know, from just, not from doing anything, I wouldn't say that, you know, I've been extremely successful for my age. It's just from working normal jobs, but actually using the resources that I have available to my advantage pretty much. So that's what our channel's based upon now, is, you know, teaching young people, not just young men, but young men and women in general, because there's only 2 genders, so I'll say that here.
Yeah, there is 2 genders.
I know Roms likes all that shit, so
bro, there's literally, bro, I never said that on my channel, to be fair, but let's be honest guys, there's only 2 genders now. We don't do this.
Everyone knows that, but no one's crying about that anymore anyway. But yeah, so that's what my channel's about now, guys. So obviously, you know, like I said, I do videos. It's called Personal Mastery. I call it that because it is about, you know, managing your money and your time in the best way possible. Two of the biggest assets that you have available to yourself right now. Yeah. So if you're working a 9-to-5 job and you want to do more with the resources that you have available, get yourself over to my channel. I'll teach you how to use your time and your money wisely. But yeah, me and Roms, obviously, you know, when we first met, Roms wasn't doing content, but we used to speak about all this stuff all the time. So I'm going to, you know, let Rom speak a little bit about that, you know, potentially how he first got into making content and stuff.
Yeah, 100%. So obviously when I got to know him a little bit more as well, obviously he had a YouTube channel and I looked at it, and obviously I talked about my channel that I always wanted to create content for like 2022, 2023. This was even before I met, even at marketing and stuff like that. This was even before I even had a job. In general, I really wanted to create content, but as I said, I was too worried as well. I was a bit overthinking it. I was kind of scared and shit like that. I'm like, bro, like, people gonna laugh at me, shit like that. But then obviously,
and people did laugh.
Huh?
A lot.
Yeah, but people did laugh.
Me included.
And we were talking about how you got bullied in year 9, but that's fine. But anyway, we're going to talk about that.
This guy,
I ain't cutting that out either, bro. I ain't cutting that out either.
Nah.
But anyway, I want to say is that, like, jokes aside, like, he was creating content, and then he was doing mostly, as I said, the Weller Man. He had Weller Man as the brand, and you know, self-development videos as well rounded. Like the shit he does, bro. I'll be honest, but he's been putting me on, man. Literally, I'll never do bike riding, but obviously he's the one.
Yeah, I've introduced this guy to some weird stuff.
Yeah, he's been introducing me to some shit.
I don't even know. Like,
I swear down.
In the time frame that we've known each other, honestly, I've surprised him with some mad shit. To be fair,
yeah,
we've gone to some like mad little places and that. And it's been like
100%.
You know what I mean?
100%.
We don't know about them.
Yeah, it's almost been 2 years strong, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm counting, bro.
It's acting like we're in like a relationship here, but I don't know about this kid. To be fair,
well,
I just found him, and you know what I mean. Like,
that's what I found him.
I just take him places.
Bro, this guy, he's only 21, bro, and he's acting like this kid, bro. You're literally 1 year. You're actually not even 1 year. Technically, you want to use the technical.
I'd say 1 year.
You're 11 months older than me, bro. So relax yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This guy looks like he's homeless with 3 kids or something like that in a day, bro. I don't know. Anyway, back to the thing I just want to say.
I need a trim.
Yeah, back to the thing I just want to say. Like, as I said, I did want to create content. He was creating content and shit like that, and then. Yeah, man, as I said, like, he was just been helping me like a lot of shit, and obviously I've been helping him as well. Like, as I said, I think that's the best way of thinking. And obviously, we do have the similar mindset. Obviously, there is stuff that we do disagree on, but that's just how friendship is at the end of the day. That's just how it's going to be. You're not always going to agree with each other. But I think the main thing is as well, as I said, as long as you have a good brotherhood and a good strong friendship group, and I always preach on this channel, the best way of doing it. You don't want to hang out with 10 losers or 20 people that you're just going to drag you down and shit like that at the end of the day, because we drag each other. Like, he drags me up sometimes and I drag him up as well, like the times and shit like that. Like, we are authentic to each other. We're always honest and shit like that. Like, we don't just be around the bush saying like, oh, if somebody, he say his drip is like his shit, bro. Like, I tell you his drip is shit.
It's never shit though, but it's never shit. I'm joking. I'm not into my fashion as much as I used to be, but
yeah, if he says something about me as well, like, I take on the chin and shit like that, it is what it is. Like, it literally is what it is. So I think that's the best way of doing it in a day. And obviously, as I said, there's a lot more things we're going to be bringing on the channel, stuff like that. And then yeah, I mean, as I said, like, literally, he's going to be. We just get this guy to 1K. You know what I'm saying? He deserves it in the day. Like, as I said, like, I always wanted to do like we're doing a collab right now, as I said, but like, this is like the perfect time to do it, as I said, because we're just speaking off my mind. Like, this is not scripted. I always keep saying it. My videos are not scripted. They're literally all just coming off free flowing. Just say, oh, how we met, like that, and kind of go from there, stuff like that. Anyway, but as I said, I think that's it. To be fair, I don't think there's anything else we need to explain, because as I said, I don't want to be waffling for too long. But just subscribe. Really nice. Subscribe at the end of the day, man.
Get Roms to 1K, get me to 1K. You know,
monetized.
We need to be up there. We need to be up there with the people.
As I said, we could start something new. You know, we could start. You know what I'm saying? We might start our own podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Start an intervention to get this guy back to being Red Bull. We need to sit in a circle, at this guy's house in. I'm not allowed to say the location, but we need to get this guy in an intervention, get him back to his old toxic self so his content bangs more. I'm making a second channel, by the way. If you guys can get me to 1K subs, I'm going to make a second channel. So go subscribe, comment, you know, let Roms know that I need to make a second channel.
He does.
You know, I'm going to make a channel basically based on training, conspiracy theories, things that are actually more authentic to me, not just me teaching, you know, things I've learned, but I can't speak too much, guys. I don't want to speak too much, but you know.
100%, man, 100%. But listen, he ain't going to get me back to the Red Bull shit by the end of the day, man. Listen, at the end of the day, like, there's always some toxic Roms in me at the end of the day, but I'm just I'm more pragmatic, guys. I'm just more of something that it's all a hoax, it's all a scam. Life is just a simulation. It's just literally a simulation. So Any day, as I said, man. But as I said, actually, yeah, as I get to 1K, and this is actually the first time he mentioned he's going to get a second channel. I don't think I've actually mentioned a second
Never
channel.
mentioned I'm going to.
So actually, this is inclusive, guys. This is
never even mentioned on my channel before.
This is a new insight. So listen, go subscribe to him right now at the end of the day, man. Like, literally, go subscribe to him. He does deserve it at the end of the day. And I think that's it for the video. I mean, as I said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Do that good stuff as well. As I said, any other videos I said you want me to do, any other collab, reaction videos, Rom's talks, vlogs, anything, guys. As I said, constructive criticism, good shit at the end of the day. You can drop down in the comments below. But yeah, that's it. Man. Any last words?
Yeah, because obviously we need to get it over 20 minutes.
Actually, let's get 20 minutes. Let's try.
I'm watching it now, right? I can't do that. As a fellow YouTuber, I can't do that too much. I need to waffle a little bit at least. But yeah, I just want to say thanks to Roms, obviously, for having me. It's been a pleasurable 20 minutes. Yeah, I mean, 20 minutes. Yeah, I mean, we spoke about some of our journey. You know, like I said, guys, obviously get over to my channel. You know, make sure you get me up to 1K subs because I feel like I deserve it. You know, I've been uploading nearly every single day for a year now. It would be nice before I hit my 1 year anniversary of uploading every single day to be at 1,000 subscribers, because when I first started uploading again, I believe I was on 500 and something, and whilst I've been uploading, I've probably nearly gained like 400 subscribers. So it's been a very, very good journey. But like I say, obviously I want more. I'm a greedy boy. I like to eat as well. So get me monetized, get this guy monetized as well, because why not? But for sure. Listen, guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for watching. If you watched this far in the video, just say.
Also, actually, wait, I want to say, because
also 21 minutes now. It's been my 21st birthday, guys. Come on.
No. If you actually get 1,000 subs, are you going to celebrate? What are you going to do?
If I get this is a thing. Roms is going to do this as well. So if I get 1,000 subs, yeah. Because I go diving, there's a place in where we live, Sheffield. I don't know if you want to cut that out, maybe you do, but
you guys will know if we do a vlog.
We'll do a vlog there. This is for my 1K subs. Roms doesn't even have to get to 1K subs, but he's still going to do it because I know he is. He's going to do it 100%. But 1K subs, guys, we'll go diving together because I go diving anyway. Sometimes I do it on my own, sometimes I do it with miscellaneous people. But Roms is going to be there with me, and I'm going to go diving. Yeah, I've already done this off the 3-meter diving board. I'm next going to do it off the 5-meter. I will backflip off the 5-meter diving board.
Backflip is crazy.
So if you guys want to see that, 1K subs, get me there now, and 22 minutes, and you know.
No, but actually, no, I just thought something right now. I'm never taking the piss with you guys. I'm telling you, I know you get touched.
This don't need to be in the video, whatever it is.
What I want to say is that, you know, the milestone shit like that. We need to get what was that idea we talked about, that Alton Towers type of shit as well. We'll talk about that. No, let's talk about it real quick. So this is because every single time we talk, we always come up with like video ideas, want to like make sure we can boost the channel, shit like that. We always talk business, guys.
This guy's just dragging it on. I'm not going on.
No, because he said that if he reaches milestone, I don't know how many subs that is. He's gonna bring 2 things. Yeah, we're gonna do a double date. But the Alton Towers, yeah, and he's scared of rides. He's a fucking pussy when it comes to rides, bro. He is literally a pussy when it comes to rides. So listen, actually, that's if I made like 1,000 subs or something like that. If I get myself,
this isn't gonna happen though. So if he makes 1,000 subs, it's not getting to 1,000 subs.
Listen, if we get to 1K subs on this channel, which I know we'll do,
don't get to 1,000 subs.
I believe the community shit like that. We will get this guy to Alton Towers. We'll bring 2 things, yeah. We'll try to get 2 things. If not, we'll do it 2 of us by ourselves. And then we'll literally get this guy to go to Oblivion, especially Oblivion, bro.
I'm married. I'm married already.
Yeah, he looks like he's married because he's about 35, but that doesn't matter. He's not married. End of the day, we're gonna get this guy to go on a ride because he's too much of a pussy. He goes on the baby rides. He doesn't do his shit. But yeah, I'm actually waffling too much, man. But anyway, that's it from me. Peace. Enjoy your life.